Hi guys, I'm Missy, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So today is another advent calendar video. Today's video is going to be an E.L.F. 24-day advent calendar, so we're going to unbox it. But before I do, if you're interested in this look, I did do a short. It'll go up on my channel. I used the Gourmand, the Girls Frozen Kiss palette. I think it's so pretty. Love it. Gorgeous. And I did use the ColourPop lip combo, the like nudie brown shade. Alright, so I will pop up on the screen how much this cost when I do my editing, but let's just go ahead and dive in. So like I said, this is the E.L.F. Slay the Holidays 24-day advent calendar. Got a nice little cover here. Looks like it opens up kind of like a book, like this. It's very shiny and reflective. So we're going to start with number one. Number one is right up here. This is another one that gives like a thumb hole, which really helps to try to rip these out. Alright, so number one is an E.L.F. Holy Hydration Face Cream. One of the little mini ones. Nice. I do like these. Okay. Alright, number two. Number two is this long skinny one right here. Let's see what we got. Alright, that one really made me work for it. So we got an E.L.F. Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and it says neutral brown. I would have preferred a black, but I understand why they put a neutral brown in. I think this might be their new brow pencil because it does not look like the previous ones I had. It's a nice fine tip. I will definitely try it out. Especially when I wear like my lighter color wigs, it'll come in handy. Alright, so let's move on to number three. And number three is right up here. Okay, so number three is a lipstick in the shade Fiery Red. I think it's a liquid lipstick, actually. Yes. Is it a lipstick or a lip stain? So this is what it looks like. It might be a lip stain. This is the applicator. Alright, nice red color for Christmas. Okay. Alright, number four. Number four is right here. Number four is a mini E.L.F. Power Grip Primer. I do really like this primer. I do keep a full size in my beauty room, and I do keep this size, the mini size, in like my living room when I need to get ready in a hurry or something. So I'm glad to have another one. Nice. I'm gonna move my hair out of the way. I'm kind of burning up. There we go. Jeez. Alright, so we have an E.L.F. Luminous Putty Primer, and this is a full size. I do have the regular putty primer in this size, and I do have I have the regular putty primer in this size, and I have a little travel size of the Luminous, so I'm glad to have a big version now. Nice. Alright, so let's move on to number six. And number 6 is right here. Alright, so number 6 is a lip lacquer in Joyride. There's very, very little lettering. That's what it looks like. A sparkly brown. I feel like I got this in a previous advent calendar. I'll have to look back at my videos. I know I got a lip lacquer and it was like this kind of like glittery gloss, but I'm not sure if it was this exact same shade. Alright, well, let's move on to number 7. Yeah, okay. So number 7 is right here. Number 7, we have a full-size fluffy eye blender. And I'm glad it's the black handle because those are better quality than a white handle. And this is a little big for my eyes, so I'll probably end up using this most likely as a highlighter brush instead. I mean, I can use this as a blender if I'm like just really trying to buff out everything, but just to start off with a transition or something, no, way too big for my small eyes. But nice that it's a full size. Okay, so let's move on to number 8. And number 8 is right here. And number 8 is a No Budge shadow stick. I have never tried these from E.L.F. Very pretty packaging. The shade is Copper Chick or Copper Chic. That is what it looks like. A nice little one and done type shade. Okay, definitely try it out. I'm not a big eyeshadow stick person though. I prefer powder over like creams. Alright, so let's move on to number 9. Number 9 is right here. Ooh, nice. So we have another one that does not want to come out. We have a full-size Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I've been wanting this one because supposedly this is a dupe for Urban Decay's All Nighter from what I've heard. So nice. It does have a little ball in there to kind of like make everything shake up. Okay, cool. Happy for that. Alright, number 10 is right here. Alright, so we have an E.L.F. Enhancing Lash and Brow Serum. I don't really care for this. I had a mini, which I think this is the same size. This might be a full size. But I don't care for this. I don't really notice anything different happen to my lashes or my brows. So, don't really care for that. Alright, so let's move on to number, I believe we're on 11. Yeah, number 11. I tell you guys all the time, I end up usually missing one and have to go back, at least in one of these advent calendar videos. Number 11 looks to be an actual lipstick. This is their O-Face Satin Lipstick in Own It, in the shade Own It. I love this nice like sleek packaging, and it is magnetic, and it is a pretty red. Very pretty. I do like this formula. Okay, nice. All right, so let's move on to number 12. So we're halfway through. We have number 12 right here. So we have a full-size E.L.F. and roll. E.L.F. and roll. We have a full-size lash and roll mascara. I do really like this mascara. This is supposedly a dupe for the Benefit Roller Lash. I do think there was like some sort of lawsuit that was supposed to happen with this and Benefit and E.L.F., but I don't think anything ever came of it. I just remember kind of reading something online. But I like this mascara. It's very nice. Alright, so let's move on to number 13. And it has a very distinct shape, which tells me I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lash curler in here. There's usually always one in all of these advent calendars. I have so many lash curlers now because of that. Yep. And I think I do already own this one as well. So you just have your typical lash roller. These are the type I like though. I don't like the like spring-loaded type. I like these. I have more control over these. So, a lash roller. Alright, so let's move on to number 14. And number 14 is right here. Okay. Looks like we have, ooh, it looks very dried out though. Looks like a liquid glitter shadow. I cannot see the shade. The writing, it's on clear packaging, it's very small. But it looks kind of like a copper glitter shade. This is what it looks like. I'm hoping it's not completely dried out. And ooh, yeah, that's chunky. So, see if I can do this. Yeah, that's completely dried out. So, that stinks. Alright, but let's move on to number 15. Here's number 15. And number 15 is a brow lift. I just decluttered my last brow products because I have very, very thin brows. So these like very clear Anastasia brow freeze type products just don't work for me. So I will pass this along. So, but I mean, for people who like this type of product, it's nice to get it in here. Alright, so let's move on to number 16. And number 16 is right here. Okay, so number 16, we have some face gems. I did get these in another advent calendar. I do want to start trying these out, but I do wish they would stop putting them in advent calendars because these are like very cheap. I'm sorry, but they're very cheap. They're like a dollar store item, so I don't really like to get these in an advent calendar, especially those like basic ones that don't really have any like special shapes or anything like that. Alright, so number 17. is right here. Okay. Number 17 is a liquid liner. This is their Expert Liquid Eyeliner. And I have heard that these are supposed to be the really good kind to use for hooded eyes like myself. And I have been wanting to get into trying more eyeliners. So I am kind of happy to get this. I do think I already own one of these though. I'm not sure because, like I said, I don't use liquid eyeliner that much. So it just kind of sits in my drawer. But I want to start using it and practicing some more. Alright, so not bad. Okay, so let's move on to number 18. And number 18 is right down here. Okay. Number 18 is a Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm, and it is a mini. I do really like this cleansing balm. I did already use up 2 of these little ones previously, and I just recently bought the full size, so I am happy to have a travel size now again. Nice. Alright, so let's move on to number 19. And number 19 has another one of those distinct shapes. Looks like it's going to be a makeup sponge, most likely. Yes. So, yes, I got this exact same color last year, except it was like all bent up and looked horrible. I'm not a huge fan of E.L.F's sponges. They're very firm. I prefer more of the Real Techniques. And if you want something even more affordable, the Shop Miss A AOA Studio Paw Paw ones, well, they might not be AOA Studio, but you can get them on Shop Miss A, and you can get them on Amazon and stuff too. They're little pink ones, but those are really good quality for the price. But this one is just not my favorite. It's way too firm for me. And this is another item I hate getting in advent calendars. I'm sorry. At least this one is a full size, unlike the minis I got in another advent calendar. So I will give it that. Alright, so let's move on to number 20. And number 20 is right down here. Number 20 is a hydrating core lip shine in the shade Delightful. That's what it looks like. And the middle is very cute. It's like a little heart shape. Very cute. Alright, I've never... It doesn't really smell. Alright, so I've never tried this, so it'd be nice to try it out. Okay, so let's move on to number 21. 21 is right here. Alright, so 21 is a No Budge retractable eyeliner in the shade Black, it looks like. I do like retractable eyeliners, okay, because I have sensitive eyes, so these are my favorite type to use in the waterline. My favorite are ColourPop though. That's what I'm wearing today. Or no, I'm actually wearing an LA Girl one today. Normally it is a ColourPop, but this is an LA Girl one. So nice. I will always have a use for an eyeliner like this. Okay, so number 22. So we're getting pretty close to the end. Number 22 is right here. Alright, so we have a Luminous Putty Blush, and this is the shade St. Bart's. I do already own this, So as long as mine is not super dried out, I will pass this along to someone else. And before you ask, I do not give to my subscribers. I give to my friends and my family members, unless I specifically do a giveaway, which I have not done on my channel yet, but I'm hoping to plan some in the future as I gain more followers. But I do like this formula. It is a bit dated by now, though. Most people don't really use these anymore. I've been seeing them a lot in declutters. So I do wish that they had put like their liquid blush in here instead, since that's a newer formula. But it is a nice formula. Alright, so there's a putty blush, a luminous one. Alright, so let's move on to 23. Okay. And number 23 is a buffing foundation brush. I do not have one of these from E.L.F, so I am excited to get this. I was actually just looking at some of these brushes the other day. So nice. Ooh, that feels super soft too. Like I said, I like the black handled ones. I don't care for the white handled ones that you see at Dollar Tree. Alright, and we are down to the very last one, number 24. Okay, so we have another item I cannot get out. We have a good size eyeshadow palette. This is the Hot Chocolate Eyes palette. Okay. I used to use E.L.F eyeshadows back in the day, but they weren't the best quality. I've got a couple of the bite-sized ones that I just recently tried one of, and it was not bad. I'm not sure. I may keep this and try it out, or I may pass it along, but we'll see. But nice that you get this size of an eyeshadow palette in here. Normally they're not this big. It does seem like most of it is shimmers. Yeah, there's only like one, two, three, four. Yeah, 4 mattes in here, and the rest are shimmers. Although the mattes look very strange to me. They have like these little dots throughout them, almost like it's gotten rained on. I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera or not. Or I don't know if that's supposed to be like glitter specks in there. I'm not sure. Hopefully it's not mold, because that's disgusting. Alright, so let's go back over everything that came in the 24-day E.L.F Advent Calendar. So, we have a makeup sponge, an eyelash curler, a buffing foundation brush, a blender brush, a hydrating lip shine, a O-Face satin lipstick in the shade, or no, this is the lip stain or the liquid lip in the shade Fiery Red. Then the O-Face satin lipstick in the shade Own It, which is also a red, a liquid eyeliner, a retractable eyeliner, a brow and lash serum, a luminous putty blush in the shade St. Bart's, a mini E.L.F Power Grip, the original formula, a Lash and Roll mascara, a Instant Lift brow pencil in neutral brown, a lip lacquer in the shade Joyride, a full-size luminous putty primer, an E.L.F. brow lift, a no budge shadow stick, a Holy Hydration melting cleansing balm, a Holy Hydration face cream, unfortunately a dried out liquid eyeshadow, and lastly we have the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist and the Holt Chocolate Eyes Palette. So nice. Oh, I forgot one thing, the face jewels. Alright, so nice, not bad of an advent calendar. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. Like I said in, on my other videos, if you want to check them out too, the other advent calendar videos is going to go up. I'm going to post the price of how much I paid, if I can still find it, of the advent calendar, and then I'll try and add up how much all this like values at, if I can find the prices. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to stick around, I'd appreciate it. How you can do that to help me out is like and subscribe down below, comment, all that kind of good stuff. Since it is an advent calendar, which is usually related to Christmas, please leave some sort of like Christmas emoji for me. It really helps with my engagement. I appreciate it. Alright, if you guys would please like and subscribe down below, it really helps me out and I would appreciate it. Until next time guys, bye!